Hi, I'm Cat Navarro-Lee at the 2026 Dances with Films, and I am here for the film Angeleno. It's debuting here. It's also the debut of Jay, and we've got Kevin, the producer. You are the writer-director as well, and
Yep.
this film is already sold out.
Yes,
right?
we just got word. Fresh breaking news. I just found out 10 minutes ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's
Right?
it's an honor. I'm grateful. All the things.
Now, give me a little elevator pitch about your film.
So Angeleno is about life in LA through the Latino perspective. So we follow Angel, who's a first generation Latino American, navigating his past, present, and future over a series of parties he attends across Los Angeles.
Is this semi-biographical?
I would say loosely based.
Loosely.
It is personal, but it's not my story. I think it's more of a collection of the different voices that I've been able to encounter throughout, living here all my life. I'm born and raised here. So I feel like I know LA more than anyone because I've just lived in all different corners of LA. I grew up in South Central, went to school in the Valley, and then now I live in Santa Monica. So I'm just this triangle of LA, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's always great to meet someone who's really from LA and knows the city because so many people here are transplants, come here from all over. So to get a view of that in the film is going to be very authentic.
Yeah, I think I like to say that I feel like this story is the only I could tell this story. And I think, doing it in a way where we get to see these three different parties in three different corners of LA, we kind of get to show a lot of that. There's the culture side of it. There's the Hollywood side of it. There's just the everyday people just still grinding it out, living their dreams or trying to live their dreams. So that aspect, I think, is what I've been able to see. I'm a natural observer by nature. So I just love to see, what people are all about, why they're here. It's like you said, there's a lot of transplants here and I embrace it. Not everyone likes that, but I'm, yes, this is why we're here. This is a city built for dreams. And I just love seeing people grind it out.
And it sounds like other people do too. If you've already sold out,
Yeah.
Tell me about how you've gotten the word out and what you think really resonates with people out there.
I mean, it's been a grassroots campaign for the most part of just, showing LA through a different light, I think. Even just like with the footage that we have, it's not your typical monuments. It's not, the Hollywood sign or the Santa Monica Pier. It's the real LA of like the streets of on the ground of like, where I go or where my friends go. And it's not, Mel's Diner. So it's, we don't go to Mel's Diner.
So it's
I'm
like
sorry.
underground,
Yes,
maybe, or
yes,
spots
a lot
that
of underground
people
stuff.
don't see.
There's a lot of Easter eggs within the film that, a lot of Angelenos I think will really resonate with, which is, I think they're starting to see that that's really what it is. Even just with the logo, they know it's the LA logo that's kind of there.
You started, is this kind of your own swag?
I designed this. Yeah, I designed
Wow.
this. I did it all myself. I mean, I've been with this film we shot it 2 years ago and I've been editing ever since, and it's just been me, and I've designed everything, designed the poster like that. We were a really small crew. Kevin came in here as a producer. We were a team of 5 essentially.
Wow.
And
Kevin, what attracted you to this?
I mean, I've known Jay for quite a long time. I met him in like 2007. Something like that. So,
wow.
And then what attracted me, because like we've always had talked about trying to do a feature together, and Jay comes from doing a lot of shorts and like web series and kind of doing like branded content and sort of like functioning in like kind of the YouTube space mostly. So, and
Are you an influencer?
no.
But so
I do content for influencers is more the case.
Yeah, so basically he asked, and like I looked at the script, and when I read it, I was like, oh, it's sort of like, because I knew Jay like pretty well, and I said like, hey, this is like very loosely autobiographical because the main character is like a filmmaker, and then I was kind of like, the couple years before there was like a potential. We had 2 projects that we were in development that were seemed like we were getting close to being like greenlit. It just kind of didn't happen. So then when this came aboard, I was like, oh, this is even actually more personal to Jay. And I said like, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. So I just said yes. And, he said like, hey, we're doing it for like like 11 grand. I was like, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Did you get funding or is it self-funded?
My wife, who's also a producer, which is really the reason this movie even exists, because she really pushed me to do it. She was
Shout out to her. What's her name?
Shout out Samantha
Thank you,
Diaz, my beautiful
Samantha.
wife. Yes, she's getting glammed up right now for the premiere tonight, and she was able to find some friends and family that were willing to kind of give us a little bit of money because they believed in her and they believed in me, and that's really all that we could get. So we tried to make it work as much as possible. A lot of it was shot guerrilla style, obviously.
Yeah.
So we kind of went into it like almost shooting like a documentary.
Wow. And maybe that's what resonates with people so much, the realness of it. And people probably, wonder like how much of this really is your life. And those elements are very attractive to people.
Yeah, I'm really hopeful that by the end, people are having those conversations, like finding those Easter eggs, finding like, who they related to. There's a lot of characters in this that are main character encounters, and they're all kind of like these different people that you would meet in LA. And I think that's what has people engaged enough to be like, I want to check this out. I think this might be interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like your background really made you like the perfect person to tell this story. And what do you think, like, why now? How did it all come together that this was the right time to tell the story?
That's a really, really good question, because I've kind of been thinking about that a lot lately, especially now with hearing that it's sold out and now being here right now. And I couldn't really tell you what that is. I'm just, it almost feel like I'm having this out of body experience, and it doesn't feel real yet. So I don't even know what to think until I think those credits roll tonight. And I'm like, I have this relief of like, oh wow, okay, this is why it's happening. There have been signs though. I feel like, having the right team come on board and
Having your wife behind it. I mean, that's like the biggest thing.
I like
actually.
to say women get shit done, if I can say that. And she definitely did. Like she was right there by me, and whenever I needed something, she made sure that we tried to figure out how to do that. And so everything just kind of aligned, I think.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, for filmmakers out there, other artists, what bits of advice would you be able to give them?
The biggest one I've been saying, I think the message of this film in general is that it's never too late. I'm 43 years old. This is my debut feature, first time. I did it on my own. I figured it out on my own. And, the tools are there. I think it's really comes down to having the right story that feels right for you. Don't make a movie for anyone else other than yourself. Like make the movie that you want to see.
And I guess that is the right timing. Sometimes people, need that lived experience to be able to tell things in the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
all
it.
of it comes together for a reason.
Yes. So I'm hopeful. This is, I think, going to be a really good launch pad for us, and hopefully to bigger and better things.
You should sell your swag, your Angeleno
I know we
swag.
do. AngelenoFilm.com. We have merch, so you can get these shirts. And so, yeah, we're doing it all. We're trying to do it all.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, guys, it's sold out, but you'll have to figure out another way to see it. So
yeah,
hopefully-
I don't know if we can say this, but we did just get into the Chicano Hollywood Film Festival, which is another good Latino focused film festival. So that's up next for us.
Wow, that's amazing. And it's just always great to hear from underrepresented voices, to be able to, celebrate really what LA is all about, which is, people from different cultures.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
So thank you.
Thank you guys.